Race, gender, and other relations have been something of a complexity, and it never had to be. Bold statement, true, but the relations between the races have again become a newer phenomenon in stress, which is a clever way of creating divisions within a large and powerful group. As the old saying goes, divide and conquer. Separate a large group by women and men, then spirit them by the color of their skin. Then make up stories to make them fight against each other, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
All right, I think I actually am battling my way through this, folks. I've got a lot to talk to you about. But right now, I'm using my phone, which the kids of today's love, but my fingers are bigger than this freaking phone is. So it gives me a challenge that I'm hitting the wrong things all the time. Settle in. Hopefully everybody can hear me. If you feel so kind as to let me know you're here and say hello. And if you are here, sign up and register and like the show, like the episode, subscribe to the channel. This is Insights and Straight Talk. It looks like a few people are starting to sneak in here now. Welcome, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully you can hear me. I can't hear anything, which may just be because nobody's talking. But so this is a show called Insights and Straight Talk with Grandpa Rod. I'm your host, co-host, with Emma Lynn. Now, Emma called me a couple of days. We talk basically 3 or 4 or 5 times a week, so, besides the show, just because we like each other, which is cool. Grandpa loves that. Granddaughter loves that too. We got a good relationship. And we got a good relationship because we're parents. So parents get to be parents, and that makes me get to be grandpa. And when I'm just grandpa, all right, is that a good enough? Or do I even need to go there? Let me see what's this side. There, let's just do that. It's a little more stable. And it's a whole lot of. Another thing I don't like about this is I can't tell if I'm being heard or not, which I believe I am. You guys hopefully will be telling me soon enough. 2, because I can't really give you the backdrop. It's like giving you all the way up to there. And if I start to try and zoom it in, I'm afraid I'm going to hit the wrong thing and going to go off again. So I'm going to stay right here. A couple of things I really want to get into. One, Emma Lynn's going to be, she has to help her auntie, actually help her mom with move her mom's sister and her. Her mom's sister and her family. They're moving a few things somewhere. I don't know the whole story. They're out in California, so I really can't be of any useful help anyway. But the bottom line was they were doing that California time this morning. They're 2 hours behind us in Central time zone right now. So it being 1 o'clock here, she's last time I talked to her was a few hours ago. My phone died. I'll get to my internet in a second. I have an internet problem, but I just got back from a place where I'm going to be temporarily housing the show until I can get my internet thing resolved. So that takes some weight off, at least. This happened yesterday, right after one of my shows. I did a show yesterday, Friday. No, it didn't happen after the show. Thursday was the last show I did. I don't know, something happened on Friday, and I got I have no internet at the moment. I have my phone, which I can use for a hotspot. So this lady was helping. She's part of the. She's part. Tammy, love you. I owe you. Not Tammy, my sister. This Tammy here in Mangum. She is a awesome person. Somebody I'm getting to know. I've actually done some help with her. That's the thing about a small town. I mean, I have people that have come over and helped me clean up a gutter that was bad, and took care of that. I needed a couple TVs that needed to be mounted. Two families came over. They were hanging out chatting, and half the crew was setting it up, and the other half was kind of chatting with them and doing part of the work. So, Tammy is somebody I'm getting to know more. I really like her. She's a neat person. She's a Gemini too. She's a Gemini and a Taurus. So if you guys remember producer Barbie and her keeping a handle on me as much as she could, threatening to stick those horns in me, I have found myself a me and a Taurus. So hopefully she and I will be good friends. We've hit it off very well out of the gate. She's got a couple of kids, older boys, 18 and 20 kind of. Grew up in Arizona, lives here. Great story. A lot of people in this town have stories, and the reason they're here is because they're able to do other things or come from other places, and family live here. One of the biggest reasons I came here, one of the big reasons I came here, not the biggest, because if it was the biggest, I would have been closer to my kids. But I came here because I want to get closer to Brandon and Maddie and Lauren. As a matter of fact, they had actually wanted me to pick up all my stuff and just move there. Emma already wants me to move in with her, not in with her, in with the family and do the show there. She's been trying to get me to move there for years. And I'm actually, I probably will. But what I want to do is I want to be able to go like 2 weeks here, 2 weeks now I can't ever take the dogs down because the baby's still the baby. So I would go 2 weeks here, 2 weeks at Austin's with Emma. So we do the show side by side for those 2 weeks. Or whatever it was, a week and a half, a week, whatever, a month here, month here, month here. And then when I'm done with Maddie and Brandon, instead of going straight up 4 hours, I'd come back 7 hours, pick up the dogs, do another couple of weeks or month with Emma, and then come home and spend 2 months. Do some sort of role like that. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, literally, I'm within like less than 20, no, less. I got to check that out again because now that doesn't sound right. I think I'm 9 hours, and I can't only be, well, maybe I am. I'm in the southwest corner of Oklahoma. And the way that happens, so you've got the panhandle and then it comes down. Texas has this panhandle that came up and goes that way. So I'm in the southwest corner. My son's in Dallas area, so I'm actually going more back than straight down. I'm only 30 minutes-ish from the border of Texas. I'm literally on the border of Texas. There's one town, Altus, that goes further. So Altus is 27 minutes from me, and then the Texas border is 40 minutes, 30 something minutes. So pretty close. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm 4 hours from Austin. I'm sorry, Brandon, meaning Maddie and Lauren. And then I'm 9 hours from Austin, meaning Emma and Jesse. So, and the rest of my family over there. That'd be cool. I think that's right now that I think about it, because okay, maybe I'm 19 hours away. That might be wrong. Because I think it was 29. No, I wasn't 29 hours away. Because I bet you I'm closer to like 12 hours or less away. Like where I used to be away from Brandon. I'll find out. I'm sorry, keep looking up here, forgetting I'm here. I don't know what time Emma was going to come in. She was going to try and do it in the beginning, but I don't know if she's going to make that. So I'm going to be moving this setup right here about a block over and about 4 blocks up. You know, we're trying to get into the center of town to set up establishments for the school, for the Regeneration School Project. And there's something I want to spend basically the rest of the end of this talk on, but I want to get Emma on and off before I do, because it's about Charlie Kirk. It's not about Charlie Kirk. It's about this country and what we think we're trying to do to ourselves, what we're trying to think we're accomplishing. Because I heard something today, and please somebody remind me of this. Oh, there's our first question. Let me see if I'm actually being heard. But I want to get back to this Charlie Kirk thing, because it's not about Charlie Kirk. It's about a country. We're not just countrymen with opposing views. I don't know how we can live together. I mean, I'm seeing the reaction to Charlie Kirk, and from politics on down. How do teens sign up for voices at the table? Oh, man. Oh, wow, Lay. Boy, you're really into this. I'm really happy to see that. Hey, guys, I'm going to have to work a little bit harder today. Let me set this up so I can see a little better, because I am on my phone. I will be able to hopefully hear Emma when she comes in. She is going to come in. And I see when she's backstage there. She knows that's the case. Her and I have done something similar before. She's a smart girl and a smart person anyway. So I'll take that off. I'll get to voices that excuse me, talk around the table here in a second. This I better put that on the screen. Let's do that. There we go. Using my finger. God, I did. I'll tell you what, I'm really getting a lot better at being savvy in the new world of today. Did I take that off? No, I didn't want to take that off. I'm going to do that. Oh, wait, I got to take you in here, because I was actually starting some lunch when I can just part it. Now it's that's okay. That's not bad. God, I thought it'd be way further along than that. Hold on, let me do something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad I came in. I'm turning that all off now. There we go. That's good. That'll work. All right. I got me a little lunch for afterwards here, guys. Celebrate good times. Come on. We're going to celebrate. Celebrate. Okay. I don't even know if you guys can see me right now, because I cannot see you. Let me go to here. And I think I have StreamYard Studio, battery 15. We plug it back in. See me. Now you can see me. My apologies. I'm trying to deal with a number of different things. I told you I have a technical challenge I'm dealing with right now at the studio. I'm using my phone because my internet system, which is over there. So anyway, I'm looking at Tuesday or Wednesday and being able to restart that up. As far as how do people get signed up for the first thing, we are starting a community. We're doing this 2 different ways to see which way works better. I'm right now I'm working with local people here in Mangum to be able to have teens, let's just say 13 to 19, teenagers, have teenagers come in at this time, and the studio will be set up. I'm looking up here at my camera now, my lights, my bank of lights over here, got another bank of lights here. I've got a microphone right here, as you guys see all the time. I've got a second microphone over here, but it's actually off to the side right now. Same exact microphone. This is my old microphone. Producer Barbie's was on the other side. She would be sitting on the back side. So in this case, we would then either add another camera. That way we could go back and forth between the teenager, myself, Emma, in the screen. Let me see what the question is. See, hey guys, while we're going back and forth, but I'll get to your question, your how to sign up here in a second. Let me see what this is saying. And by the way, if you guys could just give me a heads up, make sure you can hear me. I don't have any kind of engineer or anything. What's the best way parents can support? Okay, so it looks like we're doing okay on sound. Nobody seems too upset about it. Best way parents can support their kids in this program. God, awesome questions, Emma. Again, I am going through I'm battling some very difficult uh, uh, digital things, some very difficult technology driven things, meaning my studio, I'm challenged with my internet right now. Um, I've met with a couple of people and I've got a temp getting ready to be set up, which I'll work on that a little bit later today. We're trading some favors, and I'm what beautiful part about being here in a small town, man. And it says small. I'll get back to your guys' questions. There's a lot we're going to talk about the school regeneration program. Since Emma's not here right now, I do want to bring something else up. And I'm really fucking disappointed in a lot of people in this goddamn country of ours, because I'm really getting sick and tired. I heard somebody on the radio today bring up a point that just really got me fired up, because it made me remember this. For the last half a dozen years, and yes, my voice is elevated right now, and I'm going to go as quick as I can. I know Emma said she was going to try and get in before the halfway mark of the show today. When this person made this point, it's just an average person. By the way, I'm seeing liberal Democrats diving out of the Liberal Party right now. And here's the problem. What happened to Charlie Kirk was devastating, horrible. The sick individual who did it is a sick fucking individual who did it. And I think they know who it is now. There's that whole story I'd love to investigate with y'all coming up. But what this person said was, we are not just simply countrymen, country people, United States citizens sitting on other sides of a point. When this guy said this, he said, for years and decades, I'm done with it now. I just sit back, and when you hear the other side screaming and hollering and making these bizarre accusations and threats and all this rhetoric, and I sent out a chain earlier of every single Democratic major leader, plus minor ones, but they all called for shooting people in the streets, for attacking people in the streets. Pelosi, for this is war now, that we've got to defend our democracy, that there's the. Do you not think this fucking rhetoric caused this? And now that's bad. Look at your social media today. What are the people on the left saying about what happened to Charlie Clark? Who the fuck are you people? You're fucking sick, disgusting, gross, amazingly stupid people. Correct me if I'm wrong. Charlie, I wasn't a big fan of Charlie Clark. I've seen several of his shows over time just because they pop in and then somebody come up with this question. I go, ooh, I want to see how he handles that. He handled it good or didn't. There were some times in Parliament when he was over the pond. And he was not in Parliament at the big school there, Cambridge. He was over there debating students. That's what he did. He debated. And these people are I saw some dude last night on a college campus with a megaphone. We got Charlie Clark in the neck. We got Charlie. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, he's not a hero of mine. Well, you've made him a hero now. You guys have messed. You guys may have caused the kickoff of a civil war. I hope that's not the case. I hope I'm way overreacting because look at me. I'm feeling pretty good about my age, but unless there's a bunch of hillbillies going to come out and say, "Hey, war's over, brother. They came storming the beach. We took them out, shotgun shells in the bass boat." I don't know, but if there's something that may happen, it's because of right now. And it's not because of Charlie Clark's death. That's terrible. Nobody from the conservative side would ever started a riot. If this was a liberal person who got shot and killed, there would have been rioting fucking all over the streets. And that's the thing is, I have my new friend who I really actually like very much, but her politics are. Her politics and mine are completely different to the point where I'm trying to explain to her there's going to be big things. The difference is she and I completely juxtapose each other. I mean, we have nothing. We're both independent, but she's hard leaning left independent. I'm hard leaning right independent. We both are independent, no doubt. There's several things we actually do agree with and like and enjoy, but she's got some wacky ideas. And I'm sure if she's hearing that, she's going, "Oh, bullshit. You're the one with the wacky ideas." So, well, she wouldn't say bullshit. She's actually a very attractive young lady, beautiful lady, mentally inside and out. She knows I'm going to say this, especially her little blue eyes. That's a different thing. What was I talking about now? So Charlie Clark is a situation now where we all have a problem. And we all have a problem because as it sits right now, this country cannot sustain itself. There is absolutely no physical way for us to continue any further forward in this journey that we're on. Currently, right now, if we take any dramatic steps forward, there will be dramatic, bad ramifications. And I say that because there's a great deal of number of radicals on both sides of the aisle right now. In my humble opinion, I think most people would agree. I might be wrong. On the left side, there's most of the left, because the ones that are more center-like are already leaving. I mean, you see it all over social media. They're leaving in droves. I'd be willing to bet that on the voting block, these midterms, it could be closer to 70-30 than 50-50, 70 being conservative. I mean, I'm literally saying that. I'm no expert. I'm no expert. I'm no nothing. Just a dude talking about hillbillies and shotgun shells. Guys, we gotta fix this, man. What do you guys think in saying that shit? What are you guys thinking? And anybody who likes it, like puts a like on it, it doesn't go, you're a pig. Do you remember what Hillary called us deplorables for? The other side of the aisle? Do you remember why Hillary described us as deplorable? Stop now. Stop. Hold that thought. Why did she call us deplorables? What was that reasoning? Pause with it. Now look what's happening today. What would you call that? I am not into tit for tat, but by God, somebody's got to fucking grow up. And you know what? If I'm totally wrong, we should be shot. I mean, we should be ended on this earth. If the liberals are, somebody's got to change, man. I mean, somebody's got. There's no way. It's like it's North and South Korea living under the same government. I mean, that's kind of what, right? Is that right? But I'm really pissed. I'm really pissed here. Let me get back to these. And then if these are still about the school, which they should be actually, because I changed the subject. I'm the one who did. Reload site, cancel. I don't want to reload it. Oh, hold on. I might lose you again. Wait, stay. Ah, good. Okay. I'm just trying to make it bigger. Cancel. Damn it. Here, let me try this way. Go here. Okay, I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to, you know what? I can't see your guys' questions on this damn phone. Does this work? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I got a chance here. I can do it this way. This is better. Okay, 5 days. Why is it given? Okay, so we're going 26 minutes now, folks. I got a little bit better view here. I want to get over to the comments. I should be able to see those now. Oh, come on. Damn. Why is this so hard on this phone? I don't get that. What do you guys have any idea? Can't post comments to some destinations. Okay, that's fine. I want the ones in front of me, you fuck. Okay. Now is this now the streaming or looking okay. Where is all okay? So you guys saw what I put there. This is really hard. I don't know why you kids made everything start to go this way because this is too small. It should be bigger than this. Okay, so now how long has Regeneration School Project been running? So, Branson, it's not running officially yet. We're getting set up for it. So it looks like I'm going to go back into all. Chris Hanna, are there volunteer opportunities? Oh, I'm going to lose my phone, guys. Are there volunteer opportunities? 100% yes. So let's go through these. My phone is, you know what? Let's see if I can take this stream to another. That's one good advantage about having the phone is you can be in different sites. So let me plug this in because that'll make it. Oh my God, guys. Jeez, guys, this is insane. I'm just going to stay here for now. I'll sit here next to my picture on the wall and try and get through some of these things. So the rest of it, you guys know what I'm talking about here when it comes to the whole scenario with with the murder that occurred to just the guy doing his gig, man. It was it's just crazy. So please listen to what I was talking about there. This needs to end now, and it's going to either end good or bad. That's not a threat. It's just a feeling. I mean, come on, guys. You guys got to have this feeling. There's no way that this is going the right direction, and I don't see how anybody can. This for us can be sustainable as a country. That there's too divided. It's too much. And the thing is that most of the country is conservative, and there's this small radicalized wing of one side of the party that the rest of the party is afraid of, and so follows along, and then you get all this weird crap that comes out of there. We used to dismiss it, but now it's dangerous. It's dangerous for people to live. It's Venezuela is in the middle of the United States, and it's the leftists. They're all dangerous people, man. I shouldn't say all of them. I know they're not at all, or all. The young ones, I think, all are. Like we're just going to move on from that subject into Regeneration School Project. So it's a number of really great questions going on here that I'm really excited about. And and let's go with the one that's on the screen. And I'm gonna blow up some of these screens so I can read them better. Why isn't that blowing up better? As far as it gets, huh? Are there volunteer opportunities for people in the Regeneration School Project? And the answer is yes. And yes, absolutely there is. Here's the way this is all kind of rolling out. Sorry, there's some work going on behind me here, and so I'm trying to get comfortable. But the school project what this thing looks like. This thing has to look terrible. So let me go through as many of these as I can, and then I've got to bail because there's just this is cumbersome. I think there's only 37 people on now because people. I don't blame them either. I don't blame anybody. This is ridiculous. You got to fight to be staying on here, man. See, I can't even move over there now. What? God dang, man. Seriously. From seeing if I hit that button there, okay, maybe that's the way to do it. Oh, there's 368 people. What did I think? Wow, I am really getting some bad stuff. So let's go back up here. There are volunteer opportunities, just so you know. But right now, here's the situation. We have um, until we get to the point where we're in a new location, because I'm not going to have teenagers come to the studio here. Obviously, that wouldn't make any sense. One, we don't have the capabilities at this point set up for it, and two, it just doesn't make sense to do that. And three, it should be in downtown somewhere, Mangum, because of the point of the whole thing. So we're at a point now where we're really going after this. I've been sending emails and doing things like that to be able to accomplish this. Um, the the that going through that process is still ongoing. So we don't have anything set down. We don't have any teenagers agreeing yet to come in. We have verbal, unofficial mini, but there's no program yet. So once we get the program actually established in Mangum, in the city, not in my studio, in the city, then for 3 months, we're going to run that as people coming in. We're gonna start that process. Phase two of that is the 3 month process. So at the gate's 3 months. The next I think is 9 months, and that involves volunteer work for counselors. And and now that you're bringing this up, well, I think that was Chris, right? Is that Chris? Yeah, Chris. Yeah, great question, Chris. How long is so I'm gonna go back to you, Branson, and at the end of this and wrap it up because it hasn't even really been going on. It's been 2 months since I've been announcing it. I mean, I'm kind of honored that people think it's still running, that it's running already because it's not even started yet. It's just all that work going in for the advertising, Branson. You've been around the show long enough. You know how I am, how we are. And then Chris, so no, it hasn't actually been running. The very first time I started working on it was the second show with Emma. We're on now episode 9. We've got 7 in the can, but actually done 9 weeks of it. So that was almost 2 months ago is when it first started, Branson. Chris, as far as that, when we get into phase two, after phase one, when we start having kids coming into teenagers coming in to the Insights and Straight Talk studio, let's call it, with Emma, with co-host Emma Lynn and Grandpa Rod. And then sitting down, we have those. I was just going through the different mics and the different things we have. And we have people start once the first time that episode style of our straight, then it becomes talk around the table. That's the 3 month program. Somebody asked about talk around the table earlier. So this is Emma Lynn with Grandpa Rod. That's our weekly show. What we are now doing, which the show is now dedicated to, is called Talk Around the Table, which is the big kickoff to the school regeneration program. The kickoff means that first phase, that's 3 months before, like Chris here says, before people are we're ready for people to start volunteering in opportunities around outside of Oklahoma. Although I will say that, Ronalda, one of our friends here on the show, I don't know if she's on today or not, but she told me there's a program like this in Colorado already, like in Denver. Not exactly, but it's like this. So I haven't talked to her in a few weeks. I don't know. She's kind of been busy. I think she's going through a move kind of thing going on, but she hasn't been too much around. I mean, here and there, but not like normal. So anyway, I'm excited to talk to her again about that and other things. I mean, her and I are friends. So, but are we? Are there? So yeah, there are volunteer opportunities, but not yet. Not till we get this kind of thing going in that next direction. So it looks like okay. I've got spotlight layout, press shift. We don't have very many questions. Oh, wait, over here. Okay. So, how do teens sign up for Voices at the Table? Okay, great question. So, as soon as Brandon helps me out with that, because he's going to help me set up a community for Emma and I in this community, and then I can start telling people where to go. It might be on Discord, it might be on school, because he and I are going to now do the AI one. By the way, I haven't made that announcement yet. Brandon and I haven't done it officially, but he's gonna jump on. He likes some of the stuff I do, and respects some of the stuff that strides that we've made. And he's got his own style, so we've been kind of flirting around with the idea, but we're going to do, I think, an AI community for sure together. And then for Leia, the film law here, as far as signing up for Voices Around the Table, yeah, that's going to be that. That's going to be part of that program, because I hope it really kicks in about the same time that teens from Magnum are starting to come in, and they can be part of that community. It's the beauty of AI. It's the beauty of technology today. And then Ryan, I don't think I even got to yours. What is the best way parents can support their kids in this program? Ryan, great question. I absolutely get that. I would go to check and see if Emma's on, but I'm not sure if she. I hope I don't drop out again. Nope, I don't think she's on. So you guys can see me, but I can't see you because I've got to really pull the screen all the way up. And that way I can see these questions, because I'm on, like, your little phone. So Ryan, as far as these parents support their kids in the program, get them onto the site, subscribe here, have them subscribe as well if you want. That's your own. I don't know how you want to do that, but come in and join in the conversations. Ryan, you say, what's the best way for parents? Let's say you're a parent of one of these kids you're thinking about. Um, have your kid join in, and then part of this Regeneration School Project, and there's a reason it's worded that way, not school regeneration. It's not. It's a Regeneration School Project, and we're regenerating the great middle class. God, I gotta go. I gotta sump pump out a fountain today. Been a project I've been working on all day. I'm actually soaking wet here. Um, so supporting their kids, the best way is part of that program is there's like a weekly, like an after, like this would be that in the community, and the kids give a report to their parents. They give like a presentation, not a report. That's not their word. Presentation to their parents. Parents get to hear their kids talk, and their kids get to talk in front of their parents and get that. There's a mentality that there's an important finding your voice. If you don't have one already, finding it's important, and that's one of the steps. Practice. The other thing is this then blends in, because they're listening to this, and these are things you can talk about, and that's how you support your kids best in this program right now, as well as talk to your local school boards, your local, and have they heard of this program? This is what they're doing. What do you guys think about this here? Keep coming on the show and let me know. Let's talk about it. There's all sorts of ways to support, because this is really important. Where am I up to? I think I've only got four power. Um, So yeah, that's definitely, I think, the best way for you to support your kids and to have kids being supported is that. How long has the Regeneration School Project been running? It hasn't. Like I said, Branson, that's where we are right now, and I'm kind of excited that there's a number of people that think it is. I have to keep talking because I talk about what we're doing and how this looks. So obviously, we're capturing the vision and the imagination of people. So that's awesome. That's very cool. Chris Hanna, are there volunteer opportunities? We went through that. Now to streaming or looking to level up. Oh shit! I wish I would have done that. I hate that. Can I take that off? Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Um, See what I mean? This is not acting the way it should be acting. I was just sitting there signing off, and I don't know why, but I hit something that made it go on to a non. So I gotta match about a third of this or a fifth of this time. There's probably been blank screen going in and out of the thing, but yeah, it's what, guys, how you take care of this. This is all important to all of us. This is all important to having a new country. Sorry, to having the same country, not losing our country. Love you guys, and I'm out. I'm just going to end it that way. Nothing special about today's exit. It's just it's time to change. It's time to expect change from your neighbors. It's time to have people quit saying crap rhetoric, and it's time to step up and say, "Fuck you guys! What are you talking about?" It's time to say, if somebody pushes back at you, go, okay, what's the facts though? Don't give me your opinion or what your heart feels like. What is the heart in your brain? What does the brain in your heart feel like? I guess is a better. You have three hearts. You have the brain. So you have three brains. You have the brain, the head brain. You have the heart brain. It's a brain, and you have a stomach. I mean, all these things are been around forever. Make the right decisions, guys. And you know what? It's not about canceling people or getting rid of other people, but you know what? I don't know how we're going to live together. Somebody figure it out, would you? Love you. I'm out.
Before you leave, if you'd like to watch another one of the podcasts, click the first link in the description. We love having you here and we appreciate all your support.
And with that, producer Barbie and I are out.